Because Ryan means king.
We hope you've prepared for more Fight Night.
Welcome back from the break, everybody. Team DogeHouse leads 2-1. LiquidValue has now down to their last deck. It's a mage, but they have brought it back a little bit closer. Will it be warrior or priest? You're saying warrior.
I'm saying warrior, but I think in the spot of a mage, you have to be feeling pretty good. I think they were the underdog against the hunter, and against the other two decks, I can't see them being too bad of a spot.
Well, LiquidValue has clinched the series overall 3-1, but they can make it 4-1 and win a lot of extra money, or DogeHouse can claim back the pride with this win. Let's go into game number 4.
It's hard to be surprised. I think either of the matchups were not so great. So just throw it out there, see what happens.
Yep, and well, you do have a lot of answers to the Giants with things like Shadow Word Death, and well, I don't think they threw in a BGH, but they could have. You never know. It's very
BGH is not a very traditional priest card.
No.
But I mean, it pops up in arena, and you get pretty infuriated when you see it against you. So it's certainly not the worst.
An Alexstrasza in the deck.
Alexstrasza may be one of the cards you need to really bring that game back. Get that huge heal when you're right about to die.
Now we have Ragnaros and Sunfury Protector, but because priests are pretty slow, you don't really need too much early game defense. And getting the coin as the mage is actually really key too.
Well, if you have a mountain, that's certainly the case. In a lot of games where you're just trying to burn down the opponent, it's mostly irrelevant, but it's definitely going to serve quite a good purpose here to get that big creature out soon. We know that it's not going to be as effective because of the Shadow Word Death in the priest's hand, but I mean, you play your own hand before you see what the opponent plays.
Certainly. Now, well, Blizzard draw. These are all great cards to have in the mid game, but till then, pretty passive tickling fight this game, early game rather.
Yeah, when you saw Mage, I mean, you got the Priest, but it's really hard to anticipate this exact deck. So if they are going to do well, you can only hope it's just a matter of coincidence.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll see if that coincidence is coming. Turn number 3, there's not really the clear play because you want to start saving for a turn 4 Mountain Giant.
Oh man.
You don't want Nat Pagel to stay up too long.
I feel like the cards in the Mage hand are pretty high quality, but the Priest has answered to all of them right now. And with the Pagel, and with the Pagel fishing up,
yep,
pretty crazy number of cards in a row. If memory serves me right, we got the one draw here,
yep,
the 3 for 3 in the last game he was played early, and the 3 for 3 in the game before he was played that.
Before he was dealt with. Yeah. Pretty bananas. And dropping the Doomsayer, not being so greedy to get out the Mountain Giant, could be the better play.
Yeah, we do know that the Priest has a silence. Again, every card that could be played here has an answer to, so none of it is really any good. But, I mean, you gotta play it, and hopefully the Priest runs out before you do as a mage.
I wonder if they loaded up their Priest specifically as an anti-freeze mage, because you don't really see Spellbreakers that often being ran as well.
It's one of those cards that's made it back in style just a little bit, I feel. I've seen it in quite a few decks, and Priest, being a bit vulnerable to specific type of cards, I think the Spellbreaker is quite fitting, in fact.
Well, it does end up dropping it on the Doomsayer. No fishies caught this turn.
But Pagel will probably live for another day.
Yep.
Or another turn.
Now, at turn 4 has been foiled for LiquidValue. They wanted to drop a Mountain Giant, but plans since have changed. Trump.
I think a Frostbolt on the Spellbreaker isn't too bad. The problem is with the Priest, you really can't win with direct damage, especially considering we saw the Alexstrasza. You have to just overwhelm them with the Giants, and that may be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that LiquidValue doesn't really have a good clear-cut play here, so I think the Frostbolt is good to kill off. Oh, sorry, I meant to develop the board. So to kill off the Pagels or kill off the Spellbreakers thing.
I don't know about this. I would not play a card here because I would want a Mountain Giant next turn. Mountain Giant costs 6. If you draw a card, it'll cost 5. But if you play a card and draw a card, it'll cost 6 on turn 5. And contrary to popular belief, you can't actually coin for the Mountain Giant. The mana you gain is another mana you need to spend for it.
Job's done.
I've learned that the hard way when I was first playing Mountain Giants. And it looks like another fishy's been caught.
Oh
Very
man,
nice.
the morale is up.
Yeah.
Those fishies do wonders.
You know, actually, that's exactly what LiquidValue or DogeHouse was saying. They're saying every time they catch a fish, it really raises a player's morale because it's just like, all right, well, luck's on my side. Things are going well, and just makes you think clear, gives you the better play sometimes, better clarity.
Very interesting goes to this play. I feel like the Doomsayer play is pretty good, but
Second Doomsayer.
yeah, you could always
look
save
at
it and
this.
combo it up.
Keeble Shadow Priest can be
Let me
played,
change
stealing
your
one of the
mind.
minions. And you're gonna take the 0/7.
Yep, take the taunt, clear the board, easy play.
Very nice. And I think this all the anti-mage responses are starting to really kick in.
Yeah, now you can drop the mountain, but do you? That board is pretty scary. I feel like you may need to Doomsayer, but I mean, you can't.
Well, what do you follow up with the Doomsayer?
I
Does he
think
have
you
the
gotta.
Frost
I think
Nova?
you gotta wait for 7 and do the Blizzard Doomsayer. So this turn, I think you just throw away a giant. But throwing away a giant is just so
Oh,
demoralizing.
Blizzard 6 mana now, Grip.
Yeah. So you need to wait on. For
Oh, the
turn
coin, the
7.
coin,
Yeah,
that's right,
So
sorry.
it'd be 8 mana with the coin, which is what you need.
There you go. But then when you do that,
Oh, you do have the Frost Nova. I missed it. You do have the Frost
okay.
Nova Doomsayer.
then you also again limit your ability to play the giants as well, which, like you mentioned, is a very key
Yeah.
component to being able to outpace this priest. Still drawing cards off the Nat Pagel. Nat Pagel, man.
This giant is really quite ineffective right now.
It is a Shadow Word Death too. Yeah, drop Twilight Drake, Shadow Word Death. In DogeHouse, their momentum is picking up the pace. What's gonna happen? End of the turn?
Another fishy.
And Holy Nova draw, which
Holy Nova is pretty good to counteract a Blizzard, as Blizzard doesn't actually kill very many of those creatures.
I think that's what they're considering. Doomsayer and the Frost Nova to try to reset
Oh,
everything.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't believe they can kill the Doomsayer.
Ooh, okay, and they end up pinging something off. Back over to the land of the doggies.
Oh, they can Tink Master it.
Oh wow! Now that's kind of interesting. To try to save the board.
That's certainly the best play.
Wow.
Absolutely.
And
Even though you get a 5/5, you have the taunt up. I mean, you're a priest, you can take a little bit of damage.
Sure.
Perfectly fine right now.
for sure. And they even have a Faceless Manipulator option too if they want to copy whatever's on the board.
Yeah, as the priest, I mean, you just saw 2 Doomsayers played. The board clears at best a Flame Strike, and you got those Drakes that survive it. You're in a really good spot right now.
Who do you copy?
The Drake.
Nice. So,
Job's done.
yeah, pass it over. What's that Bill gonna do this time? Oh wait, he's dead. Just kidding. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I didn't see him actually die.
Yeah.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
Yeah.
So then what can you do from here? We've seen LiquidValue pull out miracle saves with this mage deck already in the
Nah, you're
previous
pretty
games,
screwed.
but
Yeah, pretty screwed.
I really feel like they're in a very unwinnable position.
I mean, all your plays really suck. Like, sometimes your plays suck, sometimes they just really suck. And this is one of those times.
That just really, really sucks.
Yeah, every option is depressing.
The good news is that Ragnaros will kill whatever it hits.
Except the player.
Oh, wow.
That's some bad luck.
Yeah, I think fortune favors the doggies today. Alex Straza could actually force the ice block to proc.
Yep. How much damage is on board? We got
18.
4 4s, 18. You can proc it with Holy Fire, but you can guess Alstra's a little bit of a bigger threat as you get the creature for the next turn as well.
Yeah, and what are you really afraid of with that many 8 health creatures?
Yeah, this is pretty insane.
And perfect damage as well. Why not?
Rock at 1 with 2 Holy Novas and Holy Fire.
So, yeah, that's it. Priest is at 29 health.
Not necessarily it, but what can they do? They can do the Molten Giant into Fireball Face. Oh no, they don't have the other block.
No, they don't have the other block.
Oh,
they
lights
need
out.
to draw something from the Acolyte Plane. That's their only hope. But they don't know if the Priest is holding damage too, so they feel like they can Blizzard and stall out. Maybe.
Sometimes when you're in a crap spot, you gotta make crappy plays. And that's one of those times that it's not gonna work.
Well, it looks like the Blizzard play is going to be it. And unfortunately for Team DogeHouse, that means... Unfortunately for Team Liquid Value, that means DogeHouse will end up taking...
That was a pretty good rag shot. If they didn't have the Holy Fire or the Holy Novas, yeah, if they didn't have the Holy Fire or the Holy Novas, actually might have won. Because the rag hit the face.
Yeah, that's true, because then they have...
Yeah. But with 3 answers, I mean, how you just click on some part of the hand.
They all ended. There's nothing else to do. And they got it, but won't matter. Team DogeHouse wins the series 3-1. And saves face and grabs some pride as a team. They've collectively outplayed Liquid Value.
Season 3, 3-2. Season 4, 3-2. One for one team, one for the other. Seems to be fairly evenly matched this time around.
Definitely couldn't agree more. Well, you know, Crip, a lot of people say that when it comes to picks and bans in certain games, that it's won or lost already in that selection process.
Yeah.
Do you really feel like that's the same here?
Certainly seemed to be the case with the Hunter dominance, and you know, behind that is the fact that Liquid Value could have stopped some of it by maybe picking Hunter or picking Warrior right off the bat. Maybe it wasn't their strongest class, but they could have eliminated the deadly combination that, in my opinion, cost them most of the series.
Yeah, but in the end, we still had a really good time. I think it was a really cool, unique format, and
Absolutely.
I actually really liked how everything came out, and it was cool to see different decks being played, because we haven't seen too much of Mage throughout all of the season, but in the end, it made a pretty good cameo at the very end.
Kind of.
Kind of. Well,
Yeah.
you take some, you win some, you lose some.
The Mage was the losing deck both times.
Yeah, well,
In the end.
yeah, in the in the end, that's what ended up costing Liquid Value, I guess.
Yeah.
But we do have some money to give out, so let's pay these guys for their hard-earned time. Let's toss it over to the interviews and see what these guys have to say. All right, and second place, but the winners of the ace match, Team DogeHouse. Take it away.
So, Artosis, team captain of Team DogeHouse. You guys were quite proud of the victories in the ace matches in the last 2 seasons. I heard that they perhaps matter a lot. Do you think you would have this opinion if you would have lost them?
No, certainly not. No, I mean, I think the ace matches are a lot of fun. It's like such a different format. We all get to kind of work together, and I love that we're making 3 decks in 15 minutes and trying to like counter what they're doing. So for us, we really like it, and we kind of place a lot of esteem on it. Like, we're really happy that we won that, even though we lost overall. We're just happy to have won that.
Well, certainly there was not much to say against your strategy. I think you guys won because of that and the picks. And well, has to be sweet. If you're gonna lose, to lose with a win in the end, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, got it.
And the winners, Liquid Value. Congratulations, Season 4 winners.
Hey,
What's up?
you happy?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Would you be more okay or less okay if you won the ace match?
I'd probably like an extra $2,000 for our team. I would say that, yeah.
Yeah, money's good, but you did win more than them, and that counts for something, I suppose, right?
I guess.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Hey guys, I'm Artosis. I had a lot of fun this time at the ESGN Fight Night. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I love this new format, especially that ace match. And I gotta give a big shout out to Nix from DogeHouse. He really helped us out with all the decks and was on Skype with us all weekend long trying to help out. Love you, Nix. Sorry you couldn't make it.
What's up, everyone? This is Ekop speaking. My favorite moments at this Hearthstone Fight Night was definitely the ace match. It was such a fun format, the best way to showcase every team's skill, and we won both of them, which was amazing. Shoutouts to Team DogeHouse, shoutouts to Max, aka Nix, for helping us prepare a lot, and shoutouts to all the fellow doggers watching at home. I love you all. Peace out.
Hi guys, my name is Marcin Nimsh Filipovic, and my favorite moment was when I stole Antonidas and then killed Trump with a sheep. Although he won the whole match, it was an awesome moment. Shout out to all the viewers at home, at ESGN TV, and shout out to all the players over this weekend. It was awesome, and I hope you enjoy the matches.
Hi, I'm Savij, and I had a lot of fun playing here at the Fight Nights. And my favorite moments were definitely the ace matches that we pulled through as a team. And shout out to Max for helping us throughout the weekend with the decks. So, great, thanks.
Hey guys, my name is StrifeCrow. My favorite moment here was when I won. Shout outs to Team Liquid and LiquidValue, our group, and I'm still the nuts.
Hi, my name is Monk, and my favorite moment was maybe winning twice, and also Artosis giving me a free win. So thanks to him, shout out to him, and also shout out to LiquidValue, and shout out to Liquid Hearth, our new Hearthstone website. Although by this point, when it's aired, it'll be 3 weeks old.
Hey guys, this is Koyuki. I want to just say it was fantastic meeting all these competitors in real life rather than over the internet. Great bunch of people. I thought they're all quality players and the games are great. I want to shout out to Team Liquid Value. We did a lot of prep for this, and all of us did a bunch of hard work. And shout outs to the production crew. They did everything for us. It was fantastic. So thank you guys.
Yo, my name is Trump. Fight Night was awesome. I really enjoyed building decks with my team, and especially the one that I went rogue on and built a deck that nobody liked on my team, but I used my arena experience to draft the best decks in Constructed. And hooray!
Hello, I am Crip, if you didn't know. Have a lot of fun casting stuff here, though it's kind of draining because the games last forever when there's Paladin versus Shaman versus Shaman. But it's pretty fun. I probably enjoyed Trump winning the most. I kind of feel for the little guy. Didn't want to see him go 0-4 in all the last series, and I don't know. I think that was a shared victory. And other than that, well, a bunch of other people won and got money and stuff, so that's good.
So there you have it. Liquid Value takes a series, but DogeHouse, I guess they win where they feel like it matters most in the ace match. So it's 3-2 both ways. Maybe we'll have to bring both teams back once again, determine who's the best team. It's been really a lot of fun here at ESGN TV for Fight Night. See you guys next time.
Street Fighter returns to Fight Night, February the 24th, only on ESGN TV.